to your IELTS Speaking Part 1 mock test. I'm ready to act as your examiner, and we will strictly follow your rules until you say, "Stop interview." Let's begin. Question: Is coffee popular among young people in your country? Whenever you're ready, go ahead and answer.
Well, to be honest, coffee dominates the market among Vietnamese people, and I think it depends on which age you are talking about. As for the elderly, they prefer drinking tea to drinking coffee because tea is familiar to them. However, when it comes to the young generation, coffee becomes more popular, more famous. It's because many young people have to become a night old to finish the deadline, and drink and coffee is a better choice for them. Therefore, coffee is play an important part among young people's life.
Here's the feedback for your answer. Estimated IELTS band score, 6.0. Detailed feedback, 1. Fluency and coherence. Strengths: You did a wonderful job dividing your response between older and younger generations. This gave your answer great structure and logical depth. Areas to improve: There was noticeable repetition and hesitation when attempting complex phrases. Have to become a night old to finish the deadline. Try to slow down slightly to smooth out these pauses. 2. Lexical resource. Strengths: Great attempts at high-level vocabulary and idioms like dominates the market and trying to use night owl. Areas to improve: night old, right arrow. The correct idiom is night owl. Finish the...
Another question. Another question.
Got it. Let's jump straight to the next question. Next question: What games are popular with children in your hometown? Whenever you're ready, give me your answer.
Well, to be honest, games are games game dom- Well, to be honest, games dominates the market with children in my hometown. This is because the games are interesting with them. Therefore, they can play games to escape from the hustle and bustle of a stressful life. Moreover, many games is free, and they can play it. Well, to be honest, games dominates the market with children in my hometown. In the past, games used to less popular than nowadays. This is because children children with many games nowadays. This is because they can't afford games and nowadays. And this is because they can't afford these games. However, these days, games is many interested games are free. Therefore, they can play it and to relax to blow out some steam. Therefore, games are play an important role in with children in my hometown.
Here is the detailed feedback for your response. Estimated IELTS band score, 5.5. Detailed feedback, 1. Fluency and coherence. Strengths.
Well, to be honest, fast food dominates the market in Hanoi. In the past, it used to less famous than nowadays. This is because Vietnamese people are interested in healthy food and they don't like fast food. However, these days, fast food becomes popular because many young people have to go to work early. Therefore, fast food is an essential part of their life. Therefore, fast food is very popular in my hometown.
Here is the detailed feedback for your response. Estimated IELTS band score, 6.0. Detailed feedback, 1. Fluency and coherence. Strengths, excellent structure. You set up a past versus present contrast, explained the reason behind the trend, and tied it to a specific lifestyle habit, working early. Areas to improve. You repeated your conclusion at the end. Asterisk. Therefore, fast food is playing an essential part. Therefore, fast food is very popular. Asterisk.
Another question.
Got it. Moving on to the next random question from your list. Next question. What social media apps are popular in your country?
Well, to be honest, TikTok is the app which dominates the market in Vietnam. This is because TikToks have a lot of short videos and young people and young people are interested in them. Moreover, TikTok brings a lot of happiness to young generation. Therefore, they can watch it for maybe 8 hours. Therefore, TikTok is very famous in Vietnam.
Here is the detailed feedback for your response. Estimated IELTS band score, 6.0. Detailed feedback, 1. Fluency and coherence. Strengths. Your answer was clear, logical, and easy to follow. You gave a specific app, TikTok,